Estamos começando aqui com mais um Kombat Kast. Hoje é a vez do Peacemaker e da Janet Cage. Quero ver aí o que eles vão apresentar de interessante da gameplay dos dois.
Kombat Kast starts now.
Vambora. Ver se tem legenda.
All right, and welcome to the latest edition of the Kombat Kast.
Acho que
It's been a bit, but we're happy to be here and to show you Peacemaker today.
Bring in the peace. Bring in the peace.
Bringing the peace. Peacemaker is amazing.
Bring in the
Before we
peace.
get started, I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead.
NetherRealm Studios.
I think that's obvious.
I think once we say it twice, it's pretty much in there.
Whatever.
Anyway, we did show Peacemaker last week, so the trailer. So before we get started on telling you all the new news about this, about this upcoming Peacemaker patch, let's see the trailer one more time.
Woo!
Eu vou mostrar o trailer mais uma vez. Vamos lá. Lembrando que foi confirmado também o Krossplay, tá? Logo depois que eles lançaram o trailer de Peacemaker, eles anunciaram o Krossplay. Se eu não me engano, vem hoje? Não sei. Tem que ver aí. Deixa eu ver se o som não tá muito alto. Como alguns de vocês já sabem, Mortal Kombat 1 não tá numa época muito boa, né? Tá uma situação meio parecida com a do Mortal Kombat 11. E a gente espera que eles resolvam isso o quanto antes. A Warner é muito grande pra deixar acontecer a mesma coisa com um jogo tão grande, tá ligado? Eles não podem ficar moscando nessa parte, não.
You're the first bangable monster chick I've met.
You think me a monster?
Tava com uma expectativa meio baixa no Peacemaker. Eu não conheço muito do personagem. Mas depois desse trailer e as falas e tal, deu vontade de assistir a série. Eu acho que essa é a parte legal das parcerias que eles fazem. Tipo, caso você não conheça o personagem, você quer ir atrás dele, você quer saber do que ele se trata, tá ligado? E eu acho que a mesma coisa quando é o contrário, né? Activate Sonic Boom. Ficou da hora demais, Fatality.
Peace unlocked.
Fatality.
Paz desbloqueada.
Win.
All right, there we go. That is Peacemaker.
Bring in the peace.
That is incredible. Just kind of everything I wanted.
Yeah, I think our design and artist team do a great job with these guest characters, kind of nailing their personality, and I think he's a great example of that.
I'm a huge fan of the show. I absolutely loved it. And I feel like he's really coming through in this character, from his mannerisms to the goofiness that he does. And my personal favorite, of course, is Eagly.
Yeah.
He is the star.
Eles estão falando do personagem em si agora,
One of my
né?
favorites too.
Sorry.
Cada um falando do que mais gosta do personagem.
John Cena and superheroes. So to me, this is probably the most exciting character in the combat pack.
O Derek falou que gosta muito da Eagly.
I really enjoy all
Stephanie
this
falou que
sort of,
gosta muito do John Cena.
headbutt, the
Yeah.
short choke slam,
The
just
close combat sort of
close
stuff.
combat stuff, and also
E o Tyler gosta desse combate, né, que ele tem.
Just everything that he has.
The
is something-
eagle and the deagle.
the eagle and the deagle, if it even is a deagle. I'm just saying this.
It sounds like a deagle.
Sure.
I think a little detail I love in the animation is, he does the torpedo and anti-gravity and stuff, and he doesn't land like a graceful ninja or something.
Right.
Like Katana would do. He kind of lands like a big, doofus. It's perfectly in
amazing.
character.
Yeah.
So we will be getting to Peacemaker here in a few minutes, but we do want to go through some stuff that's coming with this upcoming update to Mortal Kombat.
Bom, vamos
Set
ver.
up a lot of times there.
I did say it more than I wanted to.
Vamos ver mais coisas aí no update.
We shall. Going to be reading this so I don't mess anything up. First of all, Krossplay. We've all been
Krossplay.
asking for Krossplay.
That's crossplay with a K.
Yes.
And that includes PC.
Yep.
Yep. So just to cover it, Xbox.
Yep.
Oh,
I got the readings here.
I'm going to stay over here.
Crossplay functionality will be added to Mortal Kombat 1 on February 28th. for PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, Steam, Epic Game Store. The Krossplay feature will allow players to matchmake in 1v1, Combat League, and casual matches, invite friends 1v1 via private matches, and view leaderboard stats across all supported platforms.
Legal.
So that's exciting for everybody.
Very cool.
Vai ter leaderboard, crossplay entre todas as plataformas, tirando o Nintendo Switch.
Second of all, we got a free play weekend coming up.
Free play.
So for prospective players of Mortal
Fim de
Kombat,
semana
free trial
gratuito.
weekend takes place from March 7th to the 10th.
Dia 7 de março ao dia 10 de março.
X, PlayStation 5 and Steam. So if you have
Xbox, PlayStation e PC.
don't have MK1 yet, now's your chance to tell them about it and play with them.
Download it, let's get some games in,
Yeah,
folks.
get some games in.
Legal, legal. Seria legal se eles deixassem o Peacemaker também gratuito pra testar, né?
Nothing feels better.
We have an update for our mobile games in Mortal Kombat Onslaught. Peacemaker and his best friend Eagly are coming to Onslaught on February 29th.
Peacemaker no Mortal Kombat Onslaught também.
A side story chronicle called Peace Out. Peacemaker is a 5-star ranked attacker who synergizes well with Earthrealmers and is a good counter for the MK1 team.
Nice.
He is also coming to Injustice 2 Mobile on February 28th. He's a legendary
Vai também pro Injustice 2 Mobile.
Peace Shield and is particularly strong in solo raids.
That was a lot to say.
I know.
I am proud of you.
Legal.
All down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Another
Quem gosta do joguinho celular,
Sure,
né?
yeah, no, you're on a roll.
I'm on a roll. Esports update. We are halfway into our Mortal Kombat Pro competition. Our next big event is in Brazil. It's an offline event taking place this weekend. After that, we are headed to Combo Breaker in May. So please head to the Pro Competition Start GG sign-up page and don't miss out. And of course, if you can't attend or play, you can always watch it on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube.
Vamos ter uma Pro Competition aqui no Brasil também. Próximo evento deles, muito legal.
Now let's talk about, obviously will not be all the patch notes, but I'm going to give it some touches on some important things we have seen. Some Kenshi things. Kenshi, the spirit, Kenshi will now take damage when the spirit is hit. So that's important.
Oh,
The spirit will no longer be invincible when Kenshi performs a throw. So you can now hit Sento during that, the spirit during that.
The ancestor.
Which is awesome.
se o Kenshi tomar dano no espírito, ele também toma.
New move. It's called Zone of Waste.
Quan Chi tem um novo movimento.
Quan Chi's.
That's true.
Especial.
So he will throw a portal on the ground, not a portal, it's like a ground thing which will take some of your meter away, and while you're doing that, he gets a hit of armor for a second so you can work favorably in trade.
Enquanto você tá usando o portal, ele ganha uma armadura.
Quan Chi's bone cage, now activates on block. You can also now summon multiple portals at once. So the one that does all the stuff where you throw projectiles, or the one that pushes them away, you can have those both.
Pode soltar vários portais de uma vez também.
3 portals out at the same time.
He's just controlling everything.
Can do a lot more control now.
He's tricky.
Also, the push away portal now, it lasts significantly longer. So you have a little longer time to push them out of the way. We also found a fix for a rare issue when there's a timing mismatch at the start of a round, so that's good. This one we saw on Twitter a little bit. We found a fix for when Havoc has that move where he hits you, then grabs you, right?
Yes, Havoc.
Who did I say?
You said Havoc.
I did say Havoc. Yes, Havoc. So when he does that, you can no longer, the opponent can never not throw out a ambush cameo to mess all that up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tá.
Added a 9th character combo trial, and they're featuring Shujinko's cameo.
It's very fun.
So you're gonna mess around with that, kind of learn how those work. There will be some easier ones, and then some ones that are challenging.
They get very, very tricky.
I think they're called combo challenges. So
Yeah.
there
Dos
should be a
movimentos
challenge.
do Heavy que enquanto você fazia, você podia chamar o Camel no meio do movimento dele. Agora você não pode
So
mais.
this is one that I'm
Isso que ele
really
tá
excited
falando
about.
e falou alguma coisa do Shujinko que eu não
Where
entendi.
some characters have specific mechanics, like when Johnny Cage gets all hype, or
hype, yep.
Havoc has his connector to you. Now in training mode, you can actually turn those on and off, so you can just start training and practice with those as they go.
Legal.
Same with Garrus.
No modo treino,
they'll be in the notes.
ao invés de você ter que carregar alguns movimentos igual o Johnny Cage tem o hype, você pode deixar ele desativado ou ativado para você poder treinar, ao invés de ter que ativar toda hora,
Very, very helpful.
manualmente.
Helps you level up.
Really does. And again, anything
Legal.
you see, including these notes, anything, please, if you have any issues or things like that, you can always contact support at wbgames.com, or you can
Pô, legal. Acho que é um bom começo, né, pra eles começarem a prestar atenção nessas áreas, né, nesses pequenos erros que dão uma desanimada no jogo, quando a gente percebe. Mas ok. Agora invasões.
Spoilers.
Temporada nova no Invasões.
Mileena is the invader. This is the season of the Huntress. All right. And so Mileena and her army have
Temporada nova é da Mileena.
what's really cool about this season that I really like is it's almost kind of like the invading a character's opponents are almost like flesh pit hybrid versions of them. They've got cool mohawks, body scarring, all sorts of just different things than you would see before. Some have really cool face makeup. It's almost like a Bowie season.
Okay.
It's really cool, bright,
temporada do
colors.
Bowie.
Not necessarily
bem
like people were thinking, are they all going to
extravagante.
have cotton mouths?
Right.
No, they're not. And they're more of a flesh pit hybrid of these characters.
Punk rocky almost.
Almost.
A little bit.
Yes, it's very,
Yeah,
very
weird
cool.
Punk rock meets flesh pits.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah. The art team really nailed this season and making it fun and unique. So we have that. Now, we have a new Titan this season. We've also made some changes to this season.
Let's hear about it.
Okay.
Umas mudanças na
now
temporada,
you'll notice
vamos
when
ver.
you're in an encounter, we have the modifier icons in the HUD. So you'll see if a modifier is affecting.
Agora, quando você tá
overall
lutando,
match
você vai ver o
of both
modificador
players,
da luta.
Just you or just the opponent. We also have the levels of yourself and your opponent. So if you ever went into an encounter and kind of got your butt kicked and you're like, what the heck? Oh, he was 4 levels above me. That kind of
O nível da
CPU
também vai ser mostrado.
Just so you're aware of what your opponent's elements are. Again, if you're losing to something or something seems more powerful, use a
Qual tipo elemental que é o oponente.
We've also
Legal também, mas
taken some of the negative passive bonuses off of relics. So there's a lot more that just don't have negatives attached to them.
And just do crazy stuff.
And
This one really excites me.
They just do crazy stuff, which is exciting. It's something that we've also heard from players as well. So we want to try and address those things. Another thing we're addressing is the character and cameo XP that you accumulate through playing through Invasions. I can give a really long explanation of this, or I can give you a short one. So I'll give you something in between. A little bit in the middle. So before, we had a thing called diminishing returns. So if you were stronger than your opponents, you were getting less XP when you were beating them, which was causing you to level up slower. That was for main fighters and cameos. We've removed the diminishing returns, and we've now added a single completion XP. So you're getting constant flat rates of
legal. Quando você era nível muito mais alto do que a CPU, você derrotasse a CPU, você ganhava menos XP. Agora o XP vai ser igualado. Ser constante, né?
Level up even faster because you're constantly getting a first time completion XP. Like I said, we have a new seasonal tower
Bem melhor.
with new exclusive palettes. It starts at level 30, and that's definitely the place to go once you complete what I call the golden path or progression.
Sure.
We're also, I know.
Real quick.
Uma torre nova também.
You want to go to the gateway and to start doing stuff all over. Yeah.
Yes.
Got
So
it.
Sim, parece ter
generally,
bastante
that's kind
coisa.
of the flow or direction we would hope our players do is that I've completed the golden path. Let me go to gateway. There's the hourly, daily, weekly towers. Then we also have the seasonal tower, and again, that changes every season. Starts at level 30 end game content.
Got it.
We're also
Torre diária,
dropping,
semanal
more herbs
e da
and
season em
boosters.
si.
So to help you, be able to resist elements or also get additional stat points to make you even stronger and stronger. Because the seasonal tower is going to keep going up, so you're
Right.
going to really want those additional consumables to become stronger and stronger. And we're excited to see how far people get yet again. Let's see, was there anything else on my list?
I think we have a Peacemaker showing up. Yeah.
We're going to have the Peacemaker Trial Tower. So if you don't already own Peacemaker once he comes out, you can go again into the gateway where our weekly towers are, and during that week, you can play as Peacemaker for free.
Vai ter teste do Peacemaker, da hora.
Have those same towers for
Nas torres semanais, lá no modo invasões.
Is that all of
Acho
it?
que aquele lugar que é todo meio verde e branco, né?
Come out when the patch launches.
And there's a new talisman this season that I'm also excited to see. No, there's two. There's really two. There's two talisman I'm really excited to see how people like.
Great.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It is a big one, but then there's a little one.
Ok, mais duas notícias ali.
You're gonna find out.
You'll see.
Bom, vamos ver.
Next, we should probably talk about Peacemaker.
I think it's time to talk about Peacemaker.
Bring the peace.
All right, what do
Or is
you
it like
Agora o
this?
Peacemaker.
Yeah. Okay.
So we talk about this sometimes. So Peacemaker, what sort of style character are we looking at here?
He is a brute and a brawler with some interesting ways to get in, and I think he'll really excel at combo opportunities. He's got a lot of pathways for his combos, a lot of ways to start combos, extend combos, and end combos. But mostly, I think he is an up-close kind of brawler guy. Not a lot of finesse here, not a lot of, tricky, fast moves. He's a big, swole, muscle
Eu tô falando que ele é bem, bem bruto, vai te bater, te dar cabeçada e vai ser isso.
All the name of peace.
Tipo, não tem muito movimento pra enganar e tal. É o diretão ali.
Who just seems to have a lot of rage.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at Peacemaker.
All right, let's go
Vamos lá.
in. So, like I said,
A Janet já tá ali de camel.
not exactly a ninja. He is just a big brawler.
Combo de 3 hits, mais
Big
um.
hits, right? Like he's
Yeah.
just pummeling you. It's
Big
basically it.
hits, big grabs.
Ah, um combo com grab também.
He's using his strength to his advantage.
Yes.
That's for sure. Not very acrobatic.
Cabeçadona da hora.
Well, he
Although
does
he
that
does
like
have
little
a drop
tumble
kick,
roll.
yeah. One of the normals I'd like
Isso daí
to talk
parece ser
about is
um
his forward four.
XYA, algo do tipo. 1, 2, 3 assim.
You can go into combos, hit confirm it, all that good stuff. He's got his forward one, which doesn't have the best range, but it's advancing.
It's a good hook.
Yeah.
I can see how that kick can really take people off guard too. You get a
Exactly.
nice range to it.
And then lastly, I'd like to talk about his 2-2 because it goes into
He's not wearing a tutu.
Isso aí é um triângulo, triângulo.
goes into this grab, and this is a true grab if they're blocking.
O
they'll get
Y,
hit.
Y.
And from here, it can be a restand that you can do at the
Então
end
essa é a
of combos,
cabeçada.
or you can cancel into EX moves.
Ah, da hora.
A combo extender.
Dá pra
or
cancelar com
combo
especial.
ender to keep him on the ground. Another thing about his normal attacks is he's got this pistol, which he uses for his sweep, his down
Parece
three,
ser
his
um-
down four, so it's like
Why use
é.
a body when you have a gun?
Pra baixo
exactly.
3
You can
ou
shoot
baixo
you in the
4.
toe as a low poke instead of doing a little karate kick. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Pega
Precision.
longe até.
And then I want to show his throw where he uses his patented peace shield.
Bem legal.
I swear I've seen that move before. It's so familiar.
Grabzinho.
And then his forward throw where he uses Janet.
Jan with the wind up.
So let's talk about his special moves.
Okay.
And this is where it gets interesting, and I feel like the personality really comes out.
Absolutely. So we'll start off. He has his gunshot. It's not the quickest to draw, but as a projectile, it's super, super fast and has a long trail. One neat thing is if you EX it, he does multiple, and they actually are stunned.
É bem Robocop mesmo.
You can use it as a distance to like trade,
Bem parecido o tiro.
or as a combo extender up close. Oh my god, I'm so old and bad. I'll play it safe.
There you go. There, it still works.
Ah, dá pra combinar. Ah, sabia. Quando
He
mostrou
also
no
has
trailer já
another
dava pra ver
projectile,
que dava pra
which is his
continuar
blow
isso.
dart.
Do the walkie thing. You gotta
Yeah,
do
where
it.
he can walk forward. I love the way he
Dá pra
walks.
segurar o dardo e ele fica andando
You can
daquele
use
jeito.
this as a preemptive anti-air or as a combo extender.
Pode ser um antiaéreo ou
Some QA videos
extensor de
of
combo.
the blow dart, and it's
Yes,
just fun.
it's very funny to use two of them in the corner to keep them going. And it's another one of the moves that can extend a combo and keep
Bem
it
da
going.
hora.
Or you can just use it up close.
O jeito que ele anda, mano, muito bom.
The
or
mind
you can
games.
just admire how funny it looks.
Esse torpedo é bem rápido.
I love it.
Then he can use his
Pra
helmet.
pegar
as
os
a
caras de
bunch of
surpresa.
gadgets. He has a sonic boom, and this is a long-range combo starter. And if you EX it
Oh, dá pra continuar.
and go into extenders,
Olha, eu tava com a expectativa bem baixa no Peacemaker, mas eles conseguiram
which is and one of my
elevar
favorite
esse hype aí. Eu acho que de todo mundo, inclusive.
Yeah, he's such a
Acho que deu pra
chatterbox.
surpreender
I
bastante
absolutely
gente.
love that he's staying torpedo when he does it. The EX version has armor, and this is kind of, you're struggling to get in. You think they're
Wake
gonna
up
do a
move.
fireball. Yes, exactly.
Good look, it's old school YOLO move. For me.
Yes.
Yeah.
He can also use his anti-gravity device in his helmet.
Tell me more. Where'd he go?
Go up.
A antigravidade, ele dá um teleportezinho.
You can choose to be in front of them, behind
Dá pra
them,
escolher a
this is
distância
very
também.
easy. You can hold up.
Bom pra prever
Actually
ataque
aim
também.
down.
Ah, dá pra
come down
cancelar
swinging.
em outro
Alright.
ataque.
The
Meu
EX
Deus.
move is very interesting because it turns into an escape.
I'm out of
You
here.
actually fly away, so
Que da
if
hora.
you block a punishable attack, you use it to get away. You can also hold up to then go into the regular version and drop down. So they're gonna have to like see, are you using it to get away? Or actually you can use it to get away, then nope, I'm actually using it to get in.
Nope.
So although it's so dorky, it's still like a huge mind game.
Yes. Yeah, and I love how he doesn't exactly look graceful or coordinated
Not one
when he
bit.
lands. It's so good.
Like he's even surprised by it.
Yes, he can't believe it actually works. Then, what's really cool is his force field, where he activates it, and now he will be immune to projectiles.
Oh.
EX version will briefly push them away and reflect projectiles.
Yeah, right. If you hit right in that yellow moment,
Yes.
it will reflect. Yeah.
Fun
Caraca,
fact,
mano.
if you do that
Tem
during
como blindar
live mission,
os
in
projéteis.
invasions, you just ignore all the projectiles.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yes.
too.
Typically, Natara and Sindel are my go-to in survival nodes, and he's definitely going to be the best.
He's like, I'm just gonna stand here.
So, that's kind of his helmet gadget moves. He can also use Eagly in numerous moves. So let's
Oh,
check those
Eagly.
out. And these are really fast, versatile projectiles.
Eagly!
You can summon
Rapidona
Eagly.
mesmo.
It does have a cooldown. So
I was
you
just gonna
expand
say
it.
that. Yeah.
Ah, tem um
Expand it.
cooldown, então dá pra fazer um
He has to make his way
fake.
back.
That's exactly right.
Like, you gotta think about it.
Não pode
It's
ficar
not
atacando
speed
direto.
balance, it's lore.
We show it on block too, because it's
Yes.
really cool.
Oh, he's like, what the heck?
Just gets out of here.
Then he has a low version of Eagly that will pop the opponent up for combo starter.
Ah, ô, louco.
Very quick low. Goes into a
Mano, o
combo,
Eagly é
uses
muito importante na
extend
gameplay do
combos, stuff
Peacemaker.
like that. And then lastly, this is one is really cool. Can you hit R1
Você
for me?
consegue jogar o Eagly por baixo e continuar o combo também.
What?
Eagerly
Ah,
come
esse aí
out
apareceu no
and then
trailer.
Stun their cameo for the entire length of this
Is he doing an
animation.
eagality?
Oh, he's
It is
Caraca,
so
mano.
Good.
going in on it. Yeah.
Parece o movimento da Sindel, né? De cancelar o cameo do
Yeah,
outro.
so
Mas acho que o do
basically, in a
Peacemaker fica
nutshell,
mais tempo
I mean,
ainda.
Peacemaker will have some decent pressure up close. I don't think you'll really have strong 50-50s. You know, you'll have to use maybe a cameo to get good overhead and stuff like that. But you'll hit really hard. You'll have really cool combos. Some pretty good counter zoning. And he's really, really funny.
Yeah, no, he's
So-
goofy.
And I think that's probably the most important thing. So let's check out his super move. And I love the beginning of this. Well, I love the whole
Ele
thing.
parece bem um Johnny Cage, mas que leva um pouco mais a sério, né? O que ele tá fazendo, assim. Refereu o blow de novo. Booyah! O símbolo da paz no tiro ficou muito bom.
Alright,
É
you
isso.
guys ready to look at Janet?
Yes,
Agora é o
please.
a Janet.
So Janet has a bunch of classic, and I mean classic, like
How far back?
1993
Okay.
moves, and I absolutely love it. I think it is so fun as an old school fan.
Okay, and she's hella goofy, which I'm all
Yes.
for. I love the goofy.
So let's start off looking at kind of her key bread and butter moves. She has the classic nut punch.
As she should.
It behaves just like you want. It's a restand. You can use it at the end to get pressure. She also has a classic jump punch. It's an ambush attack where she'll come out.
It looks just like the
and it
classic
looks
punch.
just like it.
I spammed that on Gloria.
And it is a combo extender.
Nice. And so kind of like Sonya's.
Lembrou da Sônia. Ah, ele acabou de falar.
You can actually double up and do it multiple
Lembra muito da
times.
Sônia.
Ooh.
So that's single hit.
Mas parece ser melhor de usar.
I got faith in you. You got this. See?
There you
Da
go.
Sônia vai
So
muito
you
no
have
alto, às vezes não
time
pega o
and
ataque.
Really old and really washed up. And then the third move is definitely another fan favorite. It's a brand new attack. She uses her Ninja Mime. She actually, in her timeline, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress without saying a single line for her role in Ninja Mime.
That's amazing.
Ah, tem a história,
So
então.
she a better actor than Johnny? I can't think about it right now.
And this acts as a
Que
wall
isso?
for the opponent, while Peacemaker is free to move.
Caraca, mano.
And one of my favorite things about that is when the cooldown happens and the vaudeville exit stage left pulls her off. It's great.
There's another goofy thing to add. I love it.
Yeah.
O
that's
Janet
her,
vira
that's
uma
it.
parede e fica
Not
blindada,
quite.
velho.
She does have kind of a fully fleshed out 3-move kit that you'd expect. She also has a special stance she can go into.
Interesting.
It's stunt double stance. So what happens is when you
Oh.
summon her, she then acts along with your character, and she has her own moveset. She has the classic
Up
jabs,
punches.
which this
Straight
will just
punches. Yep.
never get ultimate.
No, I love it.
She has her kicks, classic sweep,
Oh, classic high kick too. There it is.
uppercut, and
consegue
access to
controlar
special
ela.
moves like force ball.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god, like force ball and the
Nice.
shadow.
Mano.
Kick. And you use this in unison with the player character. So she can have a
Meu
projectile going,
Deus do
do
céu,
combos.
velho.
You can just walk them right into her fists.
Exactly. You can do fun stuff where you kind of sandwich the opponent and you're working together. You can imagine how good this would be in the corner.
Oh my goodness.
It is a ton of fun to do.
Now that you do have a debug on, so
Consegue controlar dois personagens ao mesmo tempo. É meio parecido com o espírito do Kenshi, mas
And a fun thing
parece
you
que a
can do
Janet é até um pouco
is,
mais
in a
livre do
match,
que
if you're running out,
o espírito.
she has a taunt. Well, she'll do the splits to get her back. So Peacemaker could be free to move around, you know, control the space with his gun and stuff like that, while she does the splits to get her meter to then put them in the corner and work in tandem together. It's super fun. It's super free flow. You know, like you can just see there, I'm just kind of mashing buttons and cool stuff is happening, and it'll also allow for, you know, really
Caraca,
awesome
mano.
setups and stuff. It's the kind of
Eles
thing
vieram
that's
bem
so
completo
great
aí
on
na-
social media and to see people.
Na
Yeah.
Kemi.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what people do with this. This is nutty.
Yeah, I think it's really neat that she's got these kind of basic, easy to understand moves literally from MK1 that are, you know, anyone can pick up and use her, but then this stance where you can kind of hit the buttons and do all kind of crazy stuff. So she's kind of a mix of somewhat complex and deep, but also you can just punch them in the nuts.
Right. And she'll be coming out next month, so exciting stuff there.
And I think we already said it. She'll also have a trial tower.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
Right.
So before we do go, as we usually like to do, we do have some birthday shout-outs we'd like to do.
Bom, agora os
It's
shoutouts.
the only reason people tune in here, you know what I
After
mean?
that, we do have a fight between the
eles
two
falam
together, as they have been so gracious
quem tá fazendo o aniversário, né?
throughout our time on
Acho que no
Kombat
mês
Kast. A really good one between Peacemaker
da
and
equipe lá da Netherrealm e
What,
tal.
what about our belt battle?
We
Bom,
had
mas foi isso, hein?
and I won 9-0.
What?
Oh, wow.
You are
Is that
so
real?
full of
Is
it.
that true?
No, that's a complete lie.
There it is. There it is.
It took me. I've been getting more apps, and now that I'm an old person, right? I just got apps on pages and pages.
Right.
They're just, you know what I mean? All right, happy birthday! And apparently, everybody at NetherRealm was born in February. So here we go. Sit back, relax. Here we are. So we've got Fuzzy. All right. So let me start off with happy birthday to Fuzzy, Mirza, Jonathan Devon, Matt Phyllis, Steve Wu, Angelica Quintana, Jamie Rogue, Alex Silverman, Mike Tisdale, Josh Clay, Sarah Miller,
Yes.
Kevin Tomlinson, aka KT, Mike Chorak, Zach Lutmer, Stephanie. I'm gonna get it wrong. Let me do it right. Stephanie, you know you, Stephanie.
That's not me, to be clear.
Stephanie Zelaya. I'm gonna go
just
Stephanie
Zelaya.
Zelaya.
I think so.
Either one. Happy birthday. Jeremiah Walden, Evan Alfred, Marquise Howard, Garrett Johnson. I don't think I said that. Joe Zanko, Anton Kolslov, Jeffrey Palmer, aka Jeff X, Corey Billett, Graham Bayless, and the one, the only, Ed Boone. Happy birthday.
Right.
Happy
I
birthday.
know that. because
Ed Boon,
Ultimate
verdade, Ed
Combat
Boon fez
Kit.
aniversário esses dias.
There it
His
is.
birthday.
Very good, very good.
So, so to end, first of all, happy birthday, everyone.
De bom, acho que fez 60 anos, né?
Fight between Peacemaker and Omnia, we spoke of earlier.
Nosso caducão aí, nosso velhão
That run to the end.
de guerra.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.
É isso.
Bye!
Bom, encerramos aí o Kombat Kast. Muitas novidades legais.
Only if Cecil is code for Amanda Waller.
Temos Krossplay, temos temporada da Mileena. Peacemaker e a Janet vindo aí. Teste do Mortal Kombat. E esse foi o vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Agora vamos ter aqui uma gameplay, né? Uma gameplay meio alto nível aí, né? Peacemaker contra o Miniman. Vamos acompanhar. Às vezes saem até alguns movimentos novos aí, dependendo. Tipo Brutality novo, ou Fatality secundário, algo do tipo. A Janet. Que da hora, hein? Não pegou.
Round 2. Fight.
Force field. Anti-gravity. Sonic blade.
Bizarro, mano. Ó o tiro. Ah, nossa, dá pra conectar um torpedo de longe ainda. Ó o tirinho no pé. Ó, o Miniman levou ainda. Legal.
Final round. Fight.
Que combo, hein? Olha, a Janet de parede, muito da hora. Não pegou. Logo uma rocha nas costas. Boa! Nossa, ele conectou. Caramba! Dá pra lançar 3 de uma vez. A Janet. É isso. Peacemaker wins. Bom, que encerrou agora o Kombat Kast de verdade. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Já teremos aí o Peacemaker e a Janet. Muito obrigado a todos que assistiram. Deixem o like, compartilhem, se inscrevam, que tudo isso é muito importante. E logo mais trarei mais vídeos de Mortal Kombat. E é isso. Muito obrigado a todos e até o próximo vídeo.